What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY Big Z. We back in the building, man. Listen, today I'm just gonna react to a video by Deleted who posted on What's the Dirt, man. And listen, man, these videos I thoroughly enjoy, dog. I thoroughly enjoy these videos. If you looked at his last video where he packed out the shit out of academics, I definitely enjoyed that one, man.
Yeah, boy.
And you know, I appreciate this on the East Coast, man. You know, putting this up early in the morning, I get to get my tea and I get to watch him talk about What's the Dirt and what he got going on, man. Ain't nothing better than an early morning pack out. We here for it. But Deleted is talking about What's the Dirt, and the title of this video is What's the Dirt is Desperate. Now, obviously, this is a reaction, so it's not gonna be the full formative video. If you wanna watch the full video, support Deleted, check out his channel, and subscribe, man. Y'all already know the deal. Let's get to it.
So What's the Dirt came from my head. Pause. He did though, he sent shots. He did this on another YouTuber stream.
Making fun of others, their physical appearances, and how they speak while hiding your own face and modifying your voice is the epitome of an insecure man. Pretty much the definition.
Apparently he's calling me insecure for hiding my identity and being an anonymous channel. Irony is wild, calling me insecure when this dude was out here running to everyone's stream, crying for validation after getting exposed for being prejudiced.
Now, Tiger in particular is a well-documented milkman who, like Kendrick, has a past of infidelity. I mean, Kendrick might just be a milkman, right? A closeted milkman.
And see, this is one of the things that What's the Dirt has done to himself in this situation. Like, this is kind of like them situations you overstayed your welcome, bro.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Like, people start to fuck with you a little bit and then you start feeling yourself, man. This is where y'all always mess up, man. Nobody in their right mind is gonna tolerate this, dog. So I don't even know where he thought he was going with this. But this is also the case where when you don't know, you just don't know. And this is how you learn.
Dude is like Carlton from Fresh Prince, and you're trying to frame this as me being racist.
My family growing up didn't use the N-word. I made a whole video on my channel. I didn't say the N-word for 20 years.
Bro, I could kind of tell.
And this is why I don't feel sorry for What's the Dirt, bro. This is why I don't have any type of, like, I don't feel bad for him at all, because these are things that you brought onto yourself. First of all, let me say this about the Company Man. I watched the Company Man's channel, subscribe to the Company Man. I have not seen the Company Man bother anybody, dog. Like, let's be real. I have not seen him bother anybody. He has a good mix of journalism, news, interviews, everything in between that you would want somebody knowledgeable to have. Now, for What's the Dirt to feel so emotional in this sense and attack somebody's blackness with this kind of courage says a lot about where he thought he was in this space, bro. And what people need to understand is it has nothing to do with the color of your skin. Like, if you come onto the hip-hop space, you just gotta have respect. Like, there's a certain type of respect you gotta have for the space that you're in. Like, when you make it about the color of your skin, that's on you, dog. You gotta come in there with respect and understand what lane you jumping into, dog. It is what it is. You gotta figure out how to respect these worlds that you're not a part of. You feel me? This was one of his worst calculated moves. I don't know where he thought he was gonna go with this. I don't know who he thought was gonna back him up on this shit. But this was the wrong move for you, my guy. And I think this is what ultimately got people to really look at this dude and be like, who the fuck are you? You fucked up when you did that one.
And what's also really clever here is that Drake is 37 years old, and he says the N-word 37 times on this track.
What the hell?
And I believe his reasons for doing this is he's basically saying the word for every year that he's been alive to symbolize that he was indeed born black.
Boy, if you don't...
Although Kendrick's child isn't anywhere near to as light as Drake's, Drake leverages this to subtly accuse Kendrick of hypocrisy. This is Kendrick's reality, right? He does have mixed children, and he does seem to prefer lighter complected.
And if he did, so the fuck what? If he did, so the fuck what? This is what I don't understand about people, man. And why is it that you feel the need to report on that? How are you the person to report on that? How are you the person to feel like you gotta say anything about that, bro? Like, this is insane to me. And the fact that we let this man get this far into the space is crazy. It's crazy. Like, who cares what his preference is? Him and Whitney been together since high school, dog. This bar that they be trying to hold these artists on is insane, man. Insane.
Kendrick really wants to be with white chicks, right? That's truly what he wants. But because he's Kendrick Lamar, he has to hide it. he's embarrassed to be seen.
That was one of the reasons why people hated What the Dirt's takes. It's because of the fact that he always talked about this shit as if he was stating fact. What that sounded like to me right there was somebody saying, this is why this happens, blah, 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 fact.
Because Drake is half black, the other side of his family uses it. Kendrick had to frame those lyrics like he had big plans and messing with thick queens with the weave looking on point, but in reality, he was gripping on a blonde ponytail and balls deep in skinny white ass.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
This dude was literally begging on his hands and knees, begging for people's acceptance. You know what the Matthews do. Them clear tears be dangerous. What's so funny about What's the Dirt is that he stole his content. Dead ass. He stole it from Reddit pages and he stole it from other content creators before putting his own takes out. This dude Dirt didn't just get packed out by our community. No, he got exposed by his own. The other side of YouTube. The side that probably doesn't ride your algorithm for you to see. He was outed for straight up copying their takes and dropping his content weeks after they did.
You want to tear my channel down for no reason? Because you're uncomfortable with your own, or you just don't like me, or you're just trying to do this for the clicks, you're more than welcome to hop on my channel and have a conversation. I hope you watch this video and take me up my offer. We could have a conversation. Hey, we could have a bar off. Me and you could break down bars together and see what each other catches. I guarantee you won't beat me, because the content you make is you study people like me, Knox Hill, and other channels who actually have the skills and the talents to break down music, because we actually are musicians. And you make edited work, probably using AI software to fucking make these fucking clips and explain battles weeks after it happened. Weeks after it happened. Weeks after it happened. Weeks after it happened.
So this dude was really playing catch up while pretending to lead the race.
LMFAO, if I was hunting for clicks, I would at least pick someone that's popping.
So he said the same thing to this dude that he said to Justin Hunt. No motion and all this other stupid shit.
But I'm not putting it up on YouTube because I'd only be doing them a favor.
And see, this is the problem when you get guys like these. The guys like these get in the space and start feeling themselves, and now to them, everyone else doesn't have motion. That's literally the one thing that everybody has something to say about. You ain't got motion. I would be doing you a favor. This ain't got motion. This ain't got motion. For you to come on this shit and say somebody that's in a space that you're a guest in doesn't have motion is wild to me, bro. It's wild. Insane.
Like, a lot of these guys don't have a lot of motion. That's like, they just don't, right? So I would be helping them.
Matthew, you was really feeling yourself at one point, trying to bully YouTubers and mock them. How in the hell are you going to virtue signal me, asking why I'm making fun of academics, when you're not even invited to the cookout that I'm discussing to begin with? And you over here bullying people on YouTube for no reason when you were in your prime. You sound about Drake right about now. Your prime was very quick. Your fall from grace really needs to be studied. This dude talking about insecurity, but goes to every small black creator's live stream and search for a cosign. I mean, I'm a small channel as well. Don't get it twisted. I ain't acting big-headed. I'm just realizing this guy's whole angle. He likes his praise and he searches for it through small creators. Black small creators to be exact. The ones that usually panders to him. Couldn't be me, bro.
AKA seeking validation. Seeking validation from the community. Y'all know what it is when y'all see it.
Bruh mad because I'm the reason everyone got on his line though. But the company man, Justin Hunt, disintegrated his ass shortly after. And the rest was wildfire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Justin flamed his ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Justin flamed his ass, bro. I feel like he came for Justin thinking that Justin wouldn't. But you fucked around and you found out, my guy.
So Matthew has it in for me since then, which I completely understand. I'd hate my ass too. I'm pretty sure I'm his boogeyman at this point. But see, Matthew, you can't attack one of ours and not expect to get packed out. This is like the chair in Alabama, Matthew. I don't have to know the company man personally to grab that chair when need be. If a translucent want free smoke, it's up. We move in packs. First off, What's the Dirt is an ironic name because there's nothing gritty or raw about this dude. It should honestly be like something cornier like What's the Excuse? Or maybe even What's the Deflection? Or What's the Deception?
What's the deflection?
Matthew's brand today is built on dodging accountability and blaming his mental health when the heat gets too real. And I can't respect that.
Facts. Do y'all remember when he did that? He started talking about his mental health, and then he talked about leaving YouTube and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden he came back and he was the villain. He was all of a sudden supposed to be the villain now. Like, come on, bro. The fact that you use that as an excuse is insane, bro.
Blaming depression for his reaction to Justin Hunt and the Kendrick Lamar comments is peak avoidance. And don't get me wrong, everyone has struggles, but most people don't use them as a crutch to duck criticism like Matthew's ass. Yo, what's up with these Canadians though, man? Like, for real, there's like an unspoken theme. Like Dirt, Drake, Tory Lanez, running that same tired ass playbook. Big energy on the offense, but quick to lean on victimhood when things backfire. Y'all Canadians are different. Don't know when to shut the fuck up and read the goddamn room. Matthew blames his fall on Kendrick fans. Drake blames his fall on UMG. And Tory's dumbass blames Meg. And then here comes Academia Nut, or Academics. Here comes his ass, cleans up everything for these three to the best of his ability, forming narratives, doing damage control, winning over the audience's reception. Y'all are all the same.
Y'all been having my boy go through it, man.
Hey, look at my dog Autonomous over there. My guy Autonomous out here in these streets, man. Hold on, man. Let me go back. Let me see what Autonomous said. Autonomous said, what's subjective about talking about implying Whitney got slimed out with no proof? Shout out to Autonomous, man, making an appearance in the video. My guy is out here, man. Going to 2025 with a bang. Yeah, I'm white, but I love this shit just as much as everyone else. I will never, ever let anyone try to take that away from me. I will never let anyone try to downplay my love of this culture or what I've built for the last 2 years. I seen the play. Those days are fucking done. They're done. God damn it. Somebody said all I hear is I'm a victim. Listen, man, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to make a mockery of what he got going on, but you kind of deserved it, dog. You deserve this shit, dog, because you came in and played into a situation and you got cocky and you started saying things that are out of pocket. You can't come to somebody's house and then start dissing them, bro. That ain't how shit works, bro. And you literally went through the stages. You went through the spirals. You went through blaming people, blaming this, blaming that. And yes, you were riding around in people's lives. I ain't see you in my life, which is cool. I seen you like piggybacking off of that shit. And you know what? It's cool, man. A lot of people collab. A lot of people do. But you cannot come out here and say the outlandish shit that you've been saying. And I get it. Right now, you see that you're in a position where you're kind of scrambling and scraping because whatever it was that you were getting before, whatever respect you had before, you see that diminishing. And it hurts. And I get it, bro. It hurt. Nobody wants to see their respect go away. That's just my 2 cents.
And you know, after a while, people started saying, "Yo, you're a Drake fan," because they want him to shit on Drake, and he's trying to like be fair and honest.
I'm sick and tired of the narrative online regarding Kendrick and Drake. I'm tired of it. Like, and if you think I'm blind, like, do you really think I'm blind? I know for a fact if I put out video after video about how amazing Kendrick is and how terrible Drake is, like, do you think I don't know that is not working right now?
Matthew just screams, let me in, doesn't he? He just wants to come into the culture so bad. He tries to analyze and connect with something he'll never fully grasp. And that's the sad part. That's the thing about culture. You can't fake it or study it. If Matthew wants to stay relevant, maybe he should focus less on playing victim and more on owning his actions. Until then, the only dirt around here is the dust settling on his credibility. Unlike you, Matthew, you out here accidentally exposing your prejudiced side, your uncultured and uneducated takes that you completely tried to hide behind in plain sight. It doesn't matter that we know your name or see your face. You're fraud. My channel was built with the intention and on purpose to remain anonymous. However, I don't lie or hide from my truths like you do. You might not know who I am, but my statements are honest, direct, and rooted in culture. Unlike your weak attempts to mask your ignorance with bland-ass takes. And out of all people, you should know what that bar Kendrick said.
Only you like being famous.
I'm not here for fame. I'm just here to have fun and talk shit, man, and edit cool-ass fucking video.
And I second that, bro. I second that, bro. Thank you for saying it. I second that. People don't understand. This shit is fun. And you get to make cool ass videos in the midst of it.
I've been on this platform long enough to realize a lot of the biggest channels don't even show their face. People like to love a symbol more than a person. They love a movement. I'm Batman, bitch. It's all about taking what's out there, flipping it with humor, and giving it my unique perspective. Give people a chuckle. But you, Matthew, we just laugh at you. You're a walking meme. There's no editing added to that. That's your life. The dirty washcloth you're cut from. People like you who pride themselves on being morally correct don't understand the art of roasting. You're too soft. You'll only catch the jabs and the punchlines. You'll feel attacked and cry about being bullied, completely missing the underlying message. This man cried for validation, real life tears on stream, by the way, pleaded for forgiveness and practically threw a tantrum because his mediocre unseasoned takes didn't land the way he thought they would. This dude's whole personality is built on being a pick-me, the guy who's desperate for a pat on the head from people who wouldn't even save him a seat at the cookout. He'll spend hours talking about how much he respects the culture, but the second he feels slighted or thinks he's clever, he's out here throwing cheap shots and racially charged insults, calling respected journalist Carlton, as if that's not straight up ignorance. Or how about stalking Kendrick's wife on Instagram, feeding baseless claims about Whitney, calling Kendrick a milkman and showing a picture of Uncle Ruckus. I mean, yeah, all that's old and all, but we gonna bring it full circle on why we're here right now. That's when it was very telling what kind of dude Matthew was. It's just hilarious how this dude blames Kendrick stands for the hit his channel and credibility took.
Hey, yo, I don't know what game Deleted playing right now, but this shit got me on edge. I don't know what the fuck. Looking around and shit. I'm just waiting for some shit to pop out of a door, some shit to pop out of the trash can. I don't know, but this shit got me on edge, bro. Like, damn, we just saw a nigga outside. What game is this? It got me nervous as shit.
But you're just running from accountability, crutching on the Drake fan base for protection because you know the majority doesn't rock with your ass anymore. It's not the stands, dirt. It's your ass. It's you.
TDE always wanted Kendrick to be like a Drake. Like they and this is exclusive for you guys here now. Like, because you know how Drake got that, you know how on push-ups Drake said, "I know my picture's on the wall when y'all cook up." So this is the real reality of what that meant. So back in the day, and this is very, very good inside source told me this, back in the day at the TDE studio when they're like, when Kendrick was first coming up, they had a picture of Drake in the studio. Top did. Top had a picture of Drake in the studio, and people would ask, like, why do you guys have a picture of Drake in here? And Top would say, because this is the guy we're trying to beat.
This dude is still out here making up claims with zero sources, by the way. Just spinning baseless narratives about why Kendrick was supposedly obsessed with Drake. It's lame as hell. If you're not going to bring receipts, why even bother saying it? And then this dude over here talking about Deleted doesn't even know academics, or academics don't even know Deleted. Unlike you, I don't need academics or anyone else to validate who I am. This isn't that kind of channel, first of all. I'm not trying to be a hip-hop journalist. I'm not a journalist. I'm not some sourceable media outlet. This channel is for the everyday 9-to-5 people who just want to come home, crack open a beer, pour a glass of wine, or roll one up and just vibe and laugh. Your obsession with validation is cringe as fuck. Whether it's paying money in live chats just to get noticed, or crafting apology videos that are more about saving face than genuine remorse.
And we do know that video that he's talking about, the video where he apologized to Justin Hunt and then deleted it or took it down, whatever he did. But yeah, so it goes to say, was that even genuine? Who knows?
Cool can't stand not being invited to sit with the cool kids. So he buys everyone snacks and then complains when no one wants to hang out with him and he's still not invited. Just desperate. What bothers What's the Dirt is that he will never have what I have, and that's black culture. You don't have to see my face to know I'm black. You could hear it in my soul, my dialect, my stance on black pride, and the way I drag translucent beings like this dude who try to leech off our essence. He yearns for that authenticity, but no matter how hard he studies, how many deep dives he does, or how many whitewashed apologies he put out, it's not something he'll ever possess. And that bothers him. Hey, and let's be clear, man. I'm not saying white folks can't ever possess culture. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the translucent, see-through, fragile glass Matthews, the in denial, prejudice kind. Meanwhile, I talk my shit, knowing full well people will disagree, and I'll sleep like a baby at night while you crying, wishing you were a part of the culture, and I'm over here just eating cereal, watching cartoons, not giving a fuck what people think. I'll sometimes go back and forth and argue because I'm toxic like that. I mean, it's in me. I like arguing. I play video games and argue all day.
Hey man, listen man. The reason why I really fuck with Deleted Channel is because Deleted is like me, bro, in a lot of ways, bro. Like, people be asking me all the time, why do you go back and forth? Bro, because sometimes, bro, I just feel like arguing. And I dead ass would be in here eating a damn bowl of cereal, watching people crash out on videos about what I'm posting. Like, that's why, yo, listen, man, I feel you on that, man, 100%.
Matthew is proof that not everyone belongs in the room. He thought he could barge into hip-hop culture with this dry in-season takes and be crowned king or some shit.
But I'm not doing this just for fucking money. I never started this channel for any of that stuff. Like this channel is a reflection of what I believe and what I believe to know is right.
It's wild how people claim they don't care about success on YouTube like it doesn't literally change lives. Let's be for real. Why are you on here then? Meanwhile, you're still cashing those checks though. You know how I know you're still cashing those checks? If you weren't in it for the money, we wouldn't see Happy Dad merch in every shot. Now look, I'm not here for the conspiracy hype. I'm not gonna even do that. I don't care if it's steak, Happy Dad, Canadian bacon, whatever you're into, that's you. If the sponsorship's paying, get your fucking bag. But don't play the audience like they're stupid by claiming you're not in it for the money, as if you're operating on some higher moral ground than other creators.
When it comes to the money, a lot of people do this because they love what they do, but you gotta get paid for it because you're putting in your time. Like, if you're doing something you love to do, what do you do after that to get your money? Like, time is money no matter how you look at it. No matter what way you look at it, time is money. Everyone wants to get paid doing something that they love to do, and getting paid on YouTube is a bonus to doing something that you love. That's why they always say, if you're gonna do anything on YouTube, do something that you love to do. And you heard Deleted say it, and that's why I was saying that I understand where he's coming from, because I'm like that too. I enjoy making these videos, right? I enjoy saying what I'm saying. I enjoy reacting to videos. I enjoy collabing with people, talking with people. I enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't give a fuck about what people gotta say, you know? But at the same time, people that are on here doing what they enjoy, they expect to get some type of compensation for it. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So I get it where people say it's not about the money, because that might not have been the reason why you love to do it. You gotta love what you do, or it'll show.
Listen, I'm not saying you won't have a fan base. Anyone could build a fan base. I'm not even saying you can't thrive after this. What I am saying is that you'll never be truly accepted by the culture. I know that bothers you. We're gonna stand on that. And that's facts. That's what's going to haunt you, Matthew. Those old quotes will stick with you. And as long as you remain in the hip hop space, they'll resurface again and again and again. That's your burden to carry. And guess what? No one feels sorry for you, gang. No one does. Now go hop on another stream and throw some more money around for attention and validation. Go be the YouTube trick. That's the only time you'll ever feel remotely welcome. Suddenly he's besties with Andrew Schultz, Adam22, Trap Lord Ross, and DJ Academics, bragging about being in their group chat like that's some badge of honor. He's
Telling y'all, flocks. They moving flocks. They telling y'all.
He's out here weaponizing the word culture like it's a slur and calling everyone who criticizes him a Kendrick fan, in which, let's be honest, it's Matthew's code for black people. The dude's not just losing his audience, he's desperately swapping it out for red-pilled incel energy, all while he cries about reverse racism. But yeah, Matthew, I don't care what person that is of color tells you you are a part of our culture, because that's a lie. It's a lie. Just know all skin folk ain't kinfolk. This has nothing to do with the beef. The way you talk slick about Justin was all we needed to know about how you look at black people. You lost the culture, and now you're cultivating an audience that doesn't even know how to spell culture. Do your thing, bruh. Just don't expect anyone from this side to take you seriously ever again.
Yo, listen, definitely the irony of, talking about how somebody has no emotion to ultimately you not having any emotion is crazy. And I won't say not having any emotion. I think What's the Dirt is at a place where he's concerned a little bit, and he is getting a little desperate, because when you're used to having a certain type of movie movement, certain type of motion. Like, you know, when you don't have that, ultimately, you start to look at yourself like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like I said, he's just a person who overstayed his welcome. He overstayed whatever pass he was given, and he showed his true colors. And he's definitely continuing to show his hand, because right now he's spiraling, scrambling and scraping. So, you know, this is why he crashing out, talking about free Tory and doing all this other stuff, going on people's streams saying this and that. Like, it is what it is. I get it. Like, you're at a place where you don't know how to deal with it. It's the same thing as Drake. You're at a place that you didn't think you would be at. You are not used to being here. What's the Dirt messed everything up when he decided to start going at people. I think his Carlton remark was one of the ones that did it for me, in my opinion. I think that's the one that made everybody look at him like, bruh, what is you on? Like, you saying that, and then his 37 times Drake saying the N-word to prove that he's black. Crazy. Super crazy take. And the stalking Whitney's social media, super crazy. And I think those things really did it for him. And he tried to blame it on, you know, mental health, tried to blame it on countless other things, and it just didn't work for him. But it is what it is, man. But shout out to Deleted for doing this. This is a great breakdown. Everything he said in it is facts. I agree with it 100%. What's the Dirt is definitely desperate. And again, to go off of what Deleted said, I don't think that he doesn't have a chance to grow his channel in another direction or whatever the case may be, but I don't think he'll ever be accepted by the culture. Whether you want to kick, scream, fight.
Wait, I'm the truth, you ain't never lied. Top down, all crews like Vanilla Sky. All this hate against the kid, it should be televised. Afraid of heights, not me, I'm forever fly. Yup, I'm back, but I never left. You niggas left ain't coming back, son, that's kinda death. Matter of fact, I made it better, y'all was wasting breath. I hold it down while you're gone, won't even know you're left.